This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Happy Thursday. Thanks so much for joining us here on News 25. It's March 24th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue is investigating a fire that destroyed a travel trailer on Pahrump's south end. Someone was living in that trailer. Everyone got out safely. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Scott Lewis describes the scene.
Just after the lunch hour, crews were dispatched to the area of Vicki Ann and Thousand Air for a report of a structure fire. The initial report is that there were several explosions followed by heavy fire. As crews were responding, we noticed a very dark smoke column developing in the area. We could also hear explosions as we were approaching the scene. We had a very dynamic scene upon our arrival. We had people running around. We also had the Sheriff's Auxiliary who's already here attempting to control with parole and probation and actually an animal control officer. Did our 360 size up, which means we went around the property and around the fire, and we found heavy fire involving a travel trailer with immediate exposures of a double-wide manufactured primary dwelling, as well as an overabundance of personal property around that trailer. Heavy fire conditions, multiple exploding vessels, discharging ammunition. Crews commenced a defensive exterior objective, which means that we simply just fought the fire outside, a little bit of a distance away, so none of the firefighters were injured until they could get the bulk of the fire knocked down. They moved in, conducted primary searches of both the travel trailer and the primary dwelling, and found no one inside either. It was used as a fixed structure, so it was being occupied as a residence. Crews are in the process of overhauling the area, and investigation is underway. We're looking at the travel trailer as the area of origin, and we're also talking to some of the neighbors that may have videotaped it.
The Nevada State Police are reporting a fatal crash that occurred last week here in Nye County on U.S. Highway 95 at mile marker 47. Police say preliminary investigation has revealed that on Thursday, March 17th, at approximately 6:02 p.m., the Nevada State Police responded to a single vehicle rollover. Upon arrival, it was determined that a white Hino 268 box truck was traveling southbound on the highway. For unknown reasons, the box truck traveled into the right side dirt shoulder, causing the truck to rotate counterclockwise and subsequently overturn. The adult male driver of that vehicle was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected. That individual succumbed to injuries that were sustained in the crash and was pronounced deceased on scene. The identity of the driver will be released by the Clark County Coroner's Office once the next of kin has been notified. Well, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to the scene of a two-vehicle crash Tuesday night on U.S. Highway 95 and Chevron in Tonopah. Both lanes were temporarily closed following the high-speed collision. A witness on scene told News 25 that the tractor-trailer involved was turning into the gas station as a van was speeding down the highway. The van, they say, slammed into the back of the truck, and the van then spun out and almost struck another vehicle. They said the driver of that van appeared to be under the influence. Of course, Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating. If you're interested in buying land here in Nye County, get ready. The county is preparing for its annual auction, Treasure Trust Auction. Not only can you get a good deal on a piece of property, but the county wins too.
Hi, Nye County and beyond. My name is John Prudant, and I'm the treasurer for Nye County, Nevada. I've scheduled our annual online auction of parcels held in the Nye County Treasurer Trust for Monday, April 25th, 2022 through Wednesday, April 27th, 2022 at www.bid4assets.com. That's BID, 4 ASSETS.com. And then search with the keyword Nye for this auction. This auction recovered over $1.8 million of unpaid taxes and fees last year alone, so that Nye County is able to pay for the public services that we and our neighbors need when we need them, like the ambulance, fire department, sheriff's department, road services, our senior centers, and much more. This way, Nye County can afford to keep our real property taxes as low as possible for our friends and family who live with us here in Nye County. You are no doubt asking yourself the question, so John, what are the costs for someone to get involved in the auction? There is a $500 refundable deposit for each bidder. If you are the winning bidder, Then the deposit will be applied towards the purchase price and fees that apply to the parcel. BidForAssets.com charges a $35 administration fee to offset their costs. So if you would like to bid on any of the parcels that are available, you will need to deliver to BidForAssets.com a total of $535 by the deposit deadline of April 19, 2022. Additionally, Bid for Assets winning bidders will pay to BidForAssets.com 10% of the final sales price, or a minimum of $100, whichever is higher, for all of the work that they do to provide all of their auction services at no cost to Nye County taxpayers. You will be happy to know that unlike the live auctions that were held by past treasurers in Nye County, the costs of the online auction are not paid by Nye County with your tax dollars. Some additional dates to be aware of are the deadline for BidForAssets.com to receive your deposit and the $35 per parcel one fee of $35 is April 19th, 2022. The auction begins on April 25th at 8:00 a.m. Pacific Time and ends April 27th. Winning bidders will have until May 4th, 2022 at 1:00 p.m. to get their payments to BidForAssets.com for the parcels that they have won. As I've said before, buying parcels at auction from the Nye County Treasurer Trust not only gives you a chance to own a piece of Nye County, but also to help Nye County government to provide inhabitants of Nye County with the basic services at a time when we need them. I'm John Prudant, Nye County Treasurer. If you need help with auction-related questions, or you have general questions regarding the payment of real property taxes in Nye County, please call me on my direct line at 775-482-4022. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thanks so much, John. More news on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by Sunset Valley Pools. For quality service and supplies, call 775-513-4114.
Welcome back. The Drug Enforcement Administration is continuing its commitment to expanding access to medication-assisted treatment to help those suffering from substance use disorder. The DEA, in collaboration with federal, state, and local partners, has been championing a number of initiatives to expand access to medication-assisted treatment for those suffering from opioid-related substance use disorder. Beginning in March, practitioners working in hospitals, clinics, and emergency rooms will be able to request an exception allowing them to dispense a 3-day supply of medication to treat patients experiencing acute opioid withdrawal symptoms. It's the 12th year anniversary of the Affordable Care Act. The new Health and Human Service report shows that for millions of people, coverage is up and prices are down as a result of the President's American Rescue Plan, with 2.8 million more consumers receiving tax credits to help them with health coverage premium cost. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services released a new report highlighting data on the record-setting 2022 open enrollment period and key health care coverage gains made under the Biden-Harris administration. The Affordable Care Act is at the strongest it has ever been. Nationwide, 2.8 million more consumers are receiving tax credits in 2022 compared to 2021. These tax credits are helping families keep more money in their pockets for essentials as we recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. They have broken records with an all-time high enrollment number and the all-time low prices. Nearly 6 million new consumers signed up for coverage through the marketplace nationwide during the 2021 special enrollment period, contributing to a record-breaking 14.5 million consumers nationwide signing up for health care coverage, a 21% increase from last year. Over 18.7 million adults are now covered across 39 states, including the District of Columbia, due to Medicaid expansion through 12 states that have not expanded. Bad habits can lead to medical issues that can take years off your life. In today's Medical Minute from Spring Mountain Medical, nurse practitioner Marquita Arrojo explains with a little help you can kick some of those habits and enjoy a healthier, longer life.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hello, I'm Marquita Arrojo with Spring Mountain Medical, your hometown health and wellness provider. Today I'm going to talk about fresh starts with your health. Health is the most important asset that we have. Oftentimes, though, our behavior stands in the way of protecting that asset. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, overeating, improper management of diabetes, and many more activities put you at risk for many illnesses that can be prevented by improving our habits and what we put into our bodies. If you've been putting off eliminating any of these habits or behaviors, we can help you start today with a full plan to renew your health. We have all the diagnostic equipment and training to help you get your diabetes under control, overcome alcoholism or drug abuse, and more. It's time to turn over a new leaf, and we can help. I'm Marquita Arajo, and this has been the Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
Thanks so much, Marquita. Well, it's time for your Thursday sports wrap-up. Here's Doug Ferber.
Hello, sports fans. In a strange and unfamiliar week for the Las Vegas Golden Knights, Monday's trade deadline yielded nothing. The Silver Knights are falling out of playoff contention. Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers sent all-pro receiver Davante Adams on a long route, and now he's in Vegas. And the Bishop Gorman girls softball team is dominating the 4A. I'm Doug Ferber. The Las Vegas Golden Knights have had a long week. Monday losing to Minnesota 3-0. Then on Tuesday being shut out for the second straight night 4-0 in Winnipeg. Monday was the trade deadline, and the VGK was looking to make room within the salary cap to bring back some of its injured stars like Captain Mark Stone. So they traded Evgeny Dadonov to Anaheim. Yesterday, the NHL stepped in and canceled the trade because Dadonov's contract had a no-trade clause to 10 specific teams, including Anaheim. As the Golden Knights finish out their season with only 16 games to play and trail the Dallas Stars in the wildcard race by a point, Dadonov, who has been the VGK's best scorer for the past few weeks, is slated to be back on the ice tonight when the VGK hosts the Nashville Predators at 7 p.m. The deeply depleted Henderson Silver Knights were beaten by the San Diego Gulls Tuesday night for the third time in a week by a score of 3-1. With all the injuries on the Golden Knights, several key Silver Knight players are helping out their parent club, including goalie Logan Thompson. The Silver Knights are now on the playoff cusp with 11 games to play. They host Tucson Friday night and Saturday afternoon at the Orleans Arena, then go on the road before debuting at the Dollar Loan Center on April 2nd, hosting Bakersfield. The Las Vegas Raiders traded for all-pro receiver Davante Adams earlier this week in exchange for a first-round pick and a player to be named later with the Packers. Adams, a lifetime Raider fan and college teammate of quarterback Derek Carr, said he's excited.
You know, I grew up in East Palo Alto, so I was a Raiders fan my whole life. So it is a dream to be a Raider, man. So it's a dream come true. In the third grade yearbook, I said I wanted to be an NFL star or an NBA star, and I was wearing a Charles Woodson jersey at the time. So it's been documented forever. So I guess you could say it's meant to be.
The defending Nevada State 4A softball champions, Bishop Gorman of Las Vegas, may be the favorite again to win the state title this year, thanks to the strong pitching of senior Riley Pindell. The senior is 5-0 this season and was the winning pitcher as a junior in the state 4A championship game last spring. If Pindell's numbers don't intimidate you, her 6'2" stature might. So far this season, Pindell has pitched 45 innings, allowing 5 earned runs while striking out 52, as the Gales are off to an 11-4 start and ranked number 1 in the state 4A. Coach Kevin Smith, in his 16th year as Bishop Gorman's softball coach, has seen Pindell develop.
She is beyond a competitor, wants the ball every time. She wants to pitch every practice. She's just a gamer, but she's also just fun-loving kid and all that good stuff. So
Pindell has a full-ride scholarship to Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville waiting for her after high school.
I was offered in September after I went to their camp, and I fell in love with the school. It was like perfect match with the coaches and everything. I loved the players, and yeah, it was just a great experience. I loved it right when I got on campus.
Pindell didn't pitch yesterday as her teammates easily beat Bonanza High 17-0 at home. But if all goes according to plan, Pindell will be on the hill in this year's state championship game again in late May. For KPVM 25 TV Sports, I'm Doug Ferber.
More news, including your Save a Pet, after the break. I want to look
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys. 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, if you're looking to buy a new computer, you may have questions. Our go-to guy, Josh Osborne at Great Computer Deals here in Pahrump, he's here to help.
Hi guys, Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial, viewer question edition. One viewer asks, is Apple really better than PC? I get this question all the time, guys, and I don't know why it gets people so heated. There's simply two different approaches going on here. If you're the type of user that likes a simplistic operating system with great security, but can be a bit pricey and doesn't offer much for customization, but it integrates well with all your different tech devices, then Apple is the way to go. If you prefer an operating system that is more universally used, but can be very buggy and vulnerable to security threats, but is much cheaper in price and offers quite a bit more options when it comes to hardware and software, then a PC with Windows is the way to go. At the end of the day, it's not about which one is good or bad, it's about which one works best for you. Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Thanks so much, Josh. I need a new computer. Well, you know what? This dog that's coming up in the Save a Pet segment, I'd be taking this one home for sure. Darby O'Donnell was at Desert Haven today, and she is going to introduce us to a dog that is available right now named Daisy.
This segment is brought to you by Higher Society Smoke Shop in Las Vegas. Call 702-982-2300. Call 702-982-2300.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Daisy. Daisy is this beautiful 2-year-old pit bull mix. Such a friendly little girl. Beautiful colorings as well. She's kind of like this reddish brown color all over primarily, and then she has these beautiful white markings on the back of her neck and then on her face. She does have these little reddish brown spots on her nose that look like little freckles, and beautiful gold eyes. Extremely friendly, loves to go and give kisses. They say that she is the perfect dog, where she can have a lot of energy if you want her to, or she is perfectly fine just relaxing and cuddling with you. If you want to come and see Daisy or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, please give them a call, 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Beautiful day out there looking on the south end of Pahrump on that direction. We're going to find out what's in store for tomorrow and our weekend right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios on a Thursday. What a weather map we have for you. Look at this. Fernley, Fallon, Carson City, all about 68 degrees, while Carson City is just a titch cooler, as is Tonopah at 72. It's a cold spot in the state today out in Goldfield, all the way up to 79. Good golly, Beatty's got 83. Amargosa, the hot spot at 87. Las Vegas close behind at 86, and that pool weather is really starting to kick in out there in Vegas. Tourists, you're loving it. 96 degrees in Death Valley. And here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. 84 degrees, our current temperature. Nice. 86 just a little bit earlier. Winds coming at us out of the west and southwest to 6 miles per hour as the sun rose this morning at 6:41 a.m. Setting this evening, 6:59 p.m. Almost 7. You're almost in there, but we still got lots of daylight and another couple minutes tacked on. Good going. Low tonight about 54 degrees. Humidity at 21%. Could that spell clouds for tomorrow? Well, maybe just a couple. Maybe just a couple. Couple clouds, and look at that temperature the next couple days. 90 degrees. Good golly. Winds kicking up on Saturday and Sunday. Monday, temperatures dropping 20 degrees out of nowhere. Rain at 52% chance. Could be kind of fun on Monday after a few hot days. You know, you can take a practice at it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures return to fighting trend. We'll be back into the 80s by next week, I guarantee. Make some plans. It's going to be a good weekend. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Thanks so much, John. Well, we do have a couple events that are coming up this weekend. Of course, you know, the chili cook-off, which we have been talking about. But a car seat event happening at the Prump Nugget Night Communities Coalition is putting this on. If you're in need of a car seat or just need yours adjusted, they have technicians on site. Everything is free, and they will help you install them, teach you how to install them. And this is for car seats and booster seats and even infant car seats. For more information, give Jess Rosner a call, 775-727-9970, extension 285. But this is all going to be happening at the Prump Nugget from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m., and that is March 26th. And of course, this weekend also is the Mint Collective. It is a sports memorabilia and collector show. This is all happening down there at the MGM Grand, and so it is going to be happening Saturday and Sunday. This is in Las Vegas. Kids under 12 are free, but this event has all different types of things, including an auction and special speakers, and they have everything for sports, including like Pokemon stuff. So if you want a free ticket, give us a call here at KPVM TV, 775-727-9400, extension 201, or you can stop by 890 South Higley anytime tomorrow until about 5:30, and we'll give you a ticket. We'll give you as many as you want because we have 50 right now. So we want you guys to go to that. And thanks so much for joining us here on KPVM TV. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.